Guys, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope you've all had a absolutely fantastic week and brilliant weekend, and we're back with a new week of videos. Now I'm going to be bringing some Disney Heroes videos and alongside some Cookie Run Kingdom videos, and I'm excited because we finally have some more information from the devs on the latest update. Now, this is what I always like. They always do their Villain Times event. As most of you know, this is their sort of spin on Valentine's Day. We normally also get a new villain character, which we unfortunately haven't got announced today. We haven't actually got a villain character announced, but we do have some costumes. And now I like the costumes because this means they're bringing back this kind of mode with the costumes, which I think's cool. So this feature is a new costume plus a number of improvements and bug fixes. So this is obviously what they've been working on kind of over that quiet Christmas period. And it's some nice touches. So I'm going to go over this with you. I think the coolest thing first is that obviously we've got this cool GIF showing you what's going on the actual character. Nice little way to preview it. We've got the new costume there. It's kind of almost like that kind of looks like little love hearts on the dress, but that probably is from the actual movie. I'd imagine she probably wears it. But yeah, it's a cool costume and I like it. Another way to show off your characters, especially when you're doing like arena and PvP and stuff. It's really nice to have those skins on the characters just to flex a little bit. But that's kind of all that does. There's not much more point of it other than a cosmetic. But you know, guys, look, everyone loves a cosmetic. Look how well Fortnite does. So, you know, brilliant. Starting on the 29th and running until February the 17th, Villain Times event are making their way back. This year we've got something special. Gather up your Zootopia crew against foes and battle your way through a limited time trial event to earn exclusive cosmetics, including the chance to unlock a brand new Mayor Bellwether costume. Then prepare all villains you love to hate and earn more exciting prizes in the Villain Time Special Invasion. Yes, that invasion last year was absolutely god tier. Like, it was actually disgusting the amount of stuff that you got. Look forward to a variety of events rated for market discounts, but so that's all the same kind of gumph that they like to add in. But that's good. We've got a new patch coming out. Due to our team prioritizing shifting towards improving games performance, we're taking a pause on the hero balance efforts until we get the game in better or brilliant. This includes the start of patch 16, pushing the start time 4 weeks later than usual. So that's fine. The patch at the moment is still easy, and everybody should be able to clear it just by using Pegasus, so I'm not complaining about that. That's another 4 weeks with being able to absolutely fly. So I like that. Now, this is kind of the most important thing I wanted to cover here, is the changes to the reflect buff. Now, all of you know, well, everybody who's sort of like a die-hard player on this game knows that the reflect buff is very, very annoying. So how's this going to work and what have we got to look at? Now, I quite like this, and the reflect was definitely too powerful. So the reflect buff has been a common cause of many infinited combo loops. Yes, it has, in the game for a while now, and we've seen a steady uptick of these issues in the past month, as more reflect slowly trickles into the game over time. It's also been a buff we've wanted to revisit since we felt it was over-delivering on its intended purpose. Simultaneously being a perfect defense and offense tool, yes, it is a bit mental. In this update, we'll make some changes to reflect that push it into its intended use cause of being a primary defense tool, while also making it healthy for the game's combat. That's brilliant. So this is what's going to happen. So this is after it's changed. Heroes with reflect prevent 80% of incoming damage, taking that over 20. I think that makes more sense. It basically means that you cannot be immortal. And I kind of think that, you know, if you're reflecting a move, it would still sort of take a toll on you. So I do get that. I think that makes sense. 20% of incoming damage is also returned to enemy who dealt that damage. That's also brilliant. So again, we're not going to do this billion damages of reflect. It's lowered to 20. So 20% is being hit on the enemy and you're taking 20% damage. So I quite like that. It's going to balance it out. It's going to mean you might need to do some certain mod builds to balance out the characters, etc., etc. To go along with this changes, Rose's creature finder modus will be adjusted to grant her a reflect buff. Ooh, okay. So Rifting Impact now reduces distracted enemies and reality. Now it's become this. Enemies distracted by Rifting Impact have their armor and reality reduced by 20%. for 16 seconds. Rifting Impact also grants Rose Reflect for 8 seconds, because what it had here, Rose Reflects 100% of the damage received by enemies by Distract. So they've actually changed that, which is good. And it's that basically means you're gonna be knocking back 80% of the, well, you're not gonna be taking 80%, but you're gonna take 20% of the damage and knock 20% back. So I know that could be quite a concerning thing, but it's not. It's actually a good balance, and it just means that you can't just dump on a character with Reflect and then just relax for the rest of the game. I actually like this because Reflect has always been a problem ever since it's come out. They kind of just made it too overpowered, so it's nice to see that. So you'll also notice that old tooltip explanation text has been removed from several skill tooltips, since the information is available tapping on the Reflect icon. Ah, that's a good idea. So basically what they've done is, it says here, Ham finds a coin and puts it in his bag, gaining a reflect for 9 seconds. Hero with reflect put 100 of damage, so they've basically just removed that and dropped it into the tab. It's probably because like these are global blocks, so when they change any of this text, it'll change it across every single hero, instead of having to go into each hero individually and basically changing the text. So I agree, that's a really subtle touch, but it's very nice, and it just keeps clearing up the UI and making it a lot more simple. So again, not going to change too much of the game, but a really nice touch just to keep it easy with their moves. I like that. Now, this is one of the big ones that I'm very excited about, is the quick fighting. So quick fighting is now available in the normal, well, not now, but it will be when the update comes out. Quick fighting is now available in the normal and elite campaign. Progress through campaign nodes and reach higher rarities faster with this feature, and I think that's incredible. There's a very high chance that they'll probably lock that behind the VIP level, but I think that's good, and that's one of the ones I was really looking forward to. So, this update comes out on the 29th, I believe. So we've still got a week that they're working on this, which is fine, but that's something to look forward to. So I think that's going to be really, really good. So yeah, I think that's going to be really useful. Then we've got power promotion has been one of the culprits of the game's performance issues. So we've put in a fix to help servers run a little more smoothly. Lovely. That has always been a bit laggy. We've also made some improvements to certain contest task behaviors to help, but this is a bigger investigation that's ongoing. Brilliant. We're currently working on major adjustments to the Battle Pass that will go live with the next client update. More info will come out soon. As soon as it happens, guys, please be informed that the Battle Pass will not be immediately available to start of February. So when that happens, I will cover it in a video. I'll break it down, let you know if it's worth it, and give you a kind of rundown on what you could spend your money on instead. But I quite like that. We're aiming to get the 5.9 patch notes to everyone on the 2nd. So we've basically got a week, more or less 2 weeks, guys, until this comes out. So once it hits Friday, we got a week. So this is the 2nd. No. So I don't think that's too bad. And we've got a full app. So actually, I'm not too sure. I think that the February the 2nd is just for the Battle Pass. And it says this is a full app and server update currently planned for Tuesday. So that's tomorrow. So maybe we get everything but the Battle Pass. I think that's what it looks like. So ignore my last comment, sorry. It looks like the update's coming out tomorrow. I think it normally comes out around midday. So I will cover it. I'll have a go on it on Tuesday, see what happens, and I'll break it down with you guys on Wednesday. But I'm excited for that. So there's not much you need to do to prepare, really. But it's quite a cool update that's coming out. I'm very curious to see what people are saying here. Oh, someone's put a YouTube link in. Oh, is that like a bug or something? Oh, yeah, that's the stupid debuffs. The buffs on all those. Oh, the buffs on all those characters isn't right. So, about time you fix Reflect, but now you have to rewrite the state of all heroes that rely on self-reflect skills. Yeah, that's true, but they probably won't. Well, I guess we can stick on this for now. Lovely. Finally, most broken buff, yes. Yes, Rose keeps dying every year. Nice. Will we be able to get it this time without remortgaging the house? Yes. Probably not. Let's be honest, it's a cosmetic in a mobile game. It's going to be stupid. A possible fix about nerfing heroes will be so. So that's quite a good little comment there. Something was definitely needed here to prevent heroes leaving, but this sounds like an enormous nerf. Yeah, it is. It is a nerf, guys, but that isn't too bad. So I thought I was initially excited about it since I realized it meant that we wouldn't have a prize war for Bellwether's costume. That's upsetting. And her costume, like Elsa, is going to be locked behind a soft paywall of selling an excessive amount of stamina to earn. Yeah. Other than that, this year's event sounds decent. Yeah, the costume is going to be a bit of an awful one to unlock, I can guess. But it's not too bad, guys. So do make sure you drop some comments down below. I want to know what you guys think of this update. I am excited. I think it's going to be good. I think it should be pretty decent. So guys, do make sure you drop a comment down below and let me know what you think of this update. I think it's going to be very good and I'm very excited, especially that raiding. I think that raiding is going to be brilliant. I'll see you legends in the next one.